Okay, so I'm back here on the spare compost pile. Figured I'd just work back here since this is where I'm going to need to get my soil. And this size bucket is where we're going to. And I'm so freaking wet and dirty right now, I could care less. Just gonna go for it. If I need to shovel, I can shovel a big piece of soil at once. It's kind of compacted in here, especially with the raining so hard. But you fill the bucket about halfway. If I get it dirty on the outside, I can just rinse it with the hose. I'm not too worried about that. And once the bucket's about halfway, take your precious little tomato. Comes out real easy. If you want to pick off the yellow leaves, you can, but there's no further pruning needed. Then place them in there. And you want them to be right level up there, so I might add a little more soil. So the level of soil is all the way up to the top of the bucket. And then I'm just going to fill in the sides. So he's all the way in there and happy. And with this rain, I probably won't even have to wash the outside of the bucket because it's just kind of getting rained on. And again, I don't have to water because he's fine. I am actually going to go and put these in the greenhouse, and I'll show you that next as soon as I do a couple more. It's like so cold outside. I can feel my hands getting cold, which is so weird for me. And I can also see my breath. This is not my favorite place to work. Kind of smells back here. Guess I can look forward to a nice warm shower at the end of the day. Okay, cuddle up with my dog, who of course was not up for keeping me company. She took one look at the rain and went back under the covers and hasn't been out. This is done. Clean up as you go. Jeez, there's dog growling. There's dog on the other edge of the fence. Growling at me. These are stuck. Wow, look at the strawberries, even in the rain. You can't tell, but if you flip up these leaves, there's just millions of them all underneath there, ready to eat. Alright, so I put some BioMarine General Organics nutrition in this watering can. And now, to speed up the process of filling the watering can with rainwater, I put it underneath a part of the gutter that's dripping. Right there. I just found the perfect place to wash my strawberries. Even my hands. So good. Okay, back to work. It's in there. I'm going to go give the tomatoes a treatment as soon as the can's filled to the top. So what I'm doing is just going around and giving everybody an even sprinkling of the general organic solution. Or maybe I was just supposed to do the tomatoes, because I guess there's some lamb's quarters in here and a few other things. But for sure I need to get the tomatoes all a nice even sprinkling. And then these ones in the center aisle are the ones I just transplanted. So I'll get them too. And this reminds me I have to water the big greenhouse as well. And because it's really cold outside, we're gonna go ahead and shut these greenhouse all the way. On warmer days we leave them open a bit for ventilation, but this is not such one of those days. So while I'm back here, I'm also gonna go ahead and do the tree collards. So we got these from the Centros nursery in LA, and they are ready to get in a one size bigger pot. So from this size to this size, I'm going to transplant that so they can kind of let their roots grow out. And since I still have a couple more tomatoes that need to go in this size, oh, there's slugs in here. I'm going to empty this into the bigger one, and then have this container to put the tomato in, if that makes sense. So, let me fill this with some soil. See how easy this comes out, because you can see it's kind of compacted in there. Luckily it has a pretty thick root, so out it comes. And that's funny, even though it's been raining so much, it's still pretty dry in the middle. Just better water this guy. Alright, get him in that pot, and fill it up with soil. And this guy I'm going to go ahead and give some extra water to. So now I have a good little collard plant. So this was Nova Lee out doing gardening chores in the rain. I'm going to do a few more things, but I'll give you those updates tomorrow when, cross your fingers, the sun comes out. Thanks for watching. Bye.